Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have our full moon going through Cancer, but also giving us a good bit of Leo energy as well. And I feel like that really is going to highlight our chest, our heart chakra, and opening up our heart chakra and getting things moving. It's definitely a movement kind of time, especially given our new moon leading up into this. Now it's time to clear the path. And I have a little side story as well, correlating with the weather. Here we had a deep freeze for over a week. It was below zero temperatures, and the air had gotten so thin because it was so cold that all of my tires started going flat. One of them actually ended up going completely flat, and it was sitting on ice, so it was really difficult to get it filled back up again. And all around town, like that whole week, I was driving around looking for an air compressor that was open and available, but there was no air to compress, so they were all out. Nothing was working. We couldn't even get our air compressor to work here for the time, so really what we had to do was just wait until we got to our warmer temperatures, and now the thaw is starting to take hold, and everything is starting to move a little bit easier. Now I got air in the tires, I went and I washed the car, and just got everything really cleaned up after everything had gotten frozen and stagnated in place. So I think that's also another really good message for our week here in our full moon, and I think we're gonna have a really good time. So let's get into our reads. Oh, hey there, Capricorn. It's just playing around, getting started. Coming out on the Empress, huh? Ooh, she knows what she wants. She's figuring it out. She's realizing how much power she really has. She knows what's no longer serving her, and she knows what she needs to walk away from. Eight, 9, 10 cups. That is a lot of emotions this Empress is dealing with right now. I feel like those two came out reversed. Pretty sure. We need to dump out a lot of cups. We need to come into this Empress energy and recognize that we have collected way too many emotions, and it's time to purge some of those. Full moons are good for purges, by the way. It's a good time for cleansing. It's a good time for releasing. Write down some things in a journal and burn it. Release it back to the earth where it can be made new. Because we don't need this many cups. No. We do not need 27 cups. That's too many places to be pouring into. The Emperor is turning in our minds. It's almost as if we're seeking this Emperor. He did not come out. He just turned upside down inside the deck and was going to hide back in there, all reversed. We're going to put him back in upright. Maybe he will find his way. Ooh, heartbreak. Maybe he won't. Maybe the person we thought was going to be our emperor has disappeared. Like a ghost. Almost as if they were never really there at all. Not completely. A lot of emotions, Capricorn. We are in some deep waters right now. This Cancer aspect of this moon is hitting us hard. Put down some of these cups. You don't need to carry all of these emotions. All of this sea of emotions that you have created around yourself is exactly why your emperor cannot come into you. He does not yet have a ship that is worthy of these raging waters. There is too much ocean. It will take too long. That's why you're having dreams of your emperor. You are experiencing people who look like your emperor, who look like your divine match, but again, they're like ghost ships passing through all of these waters. Mirages from being stranded on this island you have made of yourself. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. I think you need to recognize how much you really have going for you, who you really are. Get into your self-confidence. Pull yourself up into your kingliness. We're flipping the switch here a little bit, but we need to tap into our masculine energy if we're talking to a feminine, and we need to flip it around if we're talking to the masculine, right? Energies move as they go. We are all both. We are all everything. And that's that. So, you have a lot of options actually presented to you. There's like 7 more cups waiting for you. You dump out 19 cups, or 27 cups, and 7 more pop right up after it. Focus on you. Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Death. We need to put an end to a lot of these thoughts. All of these thoughts that are driving these emotions, that are perpetuating these waters, that are causing all of these big waves, that are creating the illusions of these ghost ships in the night. Put an end to all of it. Clear your mind, clear your heart. Let it all out this full moon, Capricorns. Let everything out. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. You see how dead this guy is with those 10 swords in there. Dead, 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 dead. It's gonna be ugly. But it's going to be so healing for you to let all of these thoughts and feelings just go. You don't need this much. Nobody does. Let's learn to be a little bit more choosy. Take the 7 pentacles. Take just 7 pentacles at a time. Things that you have. Evaluate them. Recognize what things in your life are tying you down, what thoughts are holding you back, and take them out. Remove them. You may feel like you don't know everything. You may feel like you don't know enough. But you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start slicing and dicing. Ooh, Capricorns. I'm a little overwhelmed by your thoughts and emotions at this time, so we don't need more. Like I said, we have too much. Too much on our plates as it is. We have a lot of things to go through. We need to start following those paths of the most recent pains that are causing us heartbreak, and recognizing how and why we manifested those things in the first place. We need to recognize our true value and realize that we have manifested everything that we are experiencing right now. We brought all of that to us with our thoughts and with our feelings, and us not being able to put any of those things down. But the Empress knows how to put those things down. She knows how to put her thoughts and feelings aside and do what's best for not just one kingdom, but all of the kingdoms. For her empire. Be that Empress, Capricorn. You can get through this. Start purging. Start releasing. This is going to be a great full moon for it, especially right now in this Cancer energy. It's a great time to cry. Let it all out. Thank you so much for this. It's very deep. Very intense. But you're going to be just fine. You've got this. Thank you. We'll see you next time.